Shalom, Call Halal, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that teaches truth and real will by spirits and powers that be. Warbarakatham unto the hopeful elect. And this lesson is going to be about you passing the hour of temptation. And I'm just going to be going over some stuff straight to the point. That Lord's will edify the body of Yahweh Shai and, help you, in some type of way to help you pass this hour of temptation that we're going into. And that hour of temptation is going to be the mandatory, slack, you can't get my words right, tongue twisted. But basically the CHIP being mandatory to take, it's going to be pushed, and you're not going to be able to engage in commerce. You're not going to be able to do stuff without that, Revelation was 13:16, So basically you're going to have to save your life on this side. You literally going to have to save your life on this side by taking that. And then you're going to be able to keep those things that you had and get back to those comforts, for whatever short amount of time that is. Get back to those comforts or whatever, get out of the FEMA, But we gotta train ourselves and prepare ourselves to not do that, not take that route, man, because that's the proving ground for us. That hour of temptation, the proving ground that, the Lord sees us fit, and delivers us. Because if we take that MOTB, if we take that charagma, that link, if we take that, then we're bound down to the beast. Salakia, but we're bound down to the beast. We're bound down to his image and his way, and we can't be doing that. We can't worship the beast. You can't get on the chariot doing that. You got to take part in the plague. So if you don't want to do that, stay tuned. I'm going to go and jump to this first scripture. This is going to be 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 4. It says, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him," Salakia, "that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier." All right. So you're not supposed to be entangled. Let's go into that word entangled. Matter of fact, let's go to the blue letter. Let's go to 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 4. So we really know we cannot be entangled with the affairs of our life. All right, so we're going to go into a few words right quick. And let's go into entangleth. It says to enweave, of a thing to entangle, involve in. It says self with, entangleth therein with, right? Also, let me go into it I can also go on Google. And that one witch talking about entanglement, we know who that is. It says entanglement, the action or fact of entangling or being entangled. The similar word says mix up, affair. Woo, there you go, because the scripture just said in 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 4, it says, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life." So entangle and affair is the same thing. And that word affair simply means a sexual relationship between two people, one or both of whom are married to someone else. All right. That's what it means. That's what that word affair means. But it says entangle himself with the affairs of this life. So you're with your life here, and you're entangled with it in your mind. You can't let these things go. It's certain things that, if it gets to that point, you're not going to let that line be crossed. You're going to take that MOTB. And you can't be that way, because you're not going to pass that test doing that, man. We got to build our faith now in the Lord through the fear of the Lord. That's how you build your faith, because faith comes from the fear of the Lord, right? We got to build our faith now. So Salakia, fucking demon, man. Now that I want to make a lesson, just yawning out of nowhere, bro. You can be on the phone and talk for 10 minutes and not yawn. It's crazy. But anyways, we gonna keep edifying Lord's will. Basically, you can't be caught up in the world, in all these different things and cars, house, woman, money, job, clothes, cars, shoes, all this stuff. And then the MOTB come and you got to take it, and it's mandatory, and you don't want to leave that stuff behind, or these comforts too, the drugs, all this shit. You got it all with you. You entangle with it in your mind. That's a line that can't be crossed. You can do stuff. You can serve the Lord and suffer to a certain extent. But, when it comes down to it, would you really lose everything? And that takes a lot of faith. It takes a lot of faith, man. And a lot of people, they're not going to do it. And then again, some people are going to do it, man. Those few people, man. But that's why we got to build our faith to be at that point to where, when first of all, we're not entangled with these things. These things ain't even real, man. Like, we're not even breathing good air, real air. With real, I'm just mean good air. This is, it's polluted. The water we drinking is polluted. Our women are polluted, and you're not even having sex with a woman. You're just having intercourse, bro. You didn't take her as a virgin, and she stay in the house and she submits. We don't got that here. We don't got that here. It's quite funny when you say it too, but we don't got that here, so hey, you should be hating your life unto death in this place. But a lot of people, they don't, and the Lord is going to prove it, because they're going to take that MOTB. He calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Salakia. But yeah, so that's what's going to happen. That's going to be that proving ground to really show who's who. It's going to show who's who, because those other people are going to save their life on this side. They're going to seek to save their life, man. And then other people won't. But you can't be entangled with the affairs of your life, because if you are, even if you do got faith and you do fear the Lord, if you are, you're going to seek to save those things, right? Don't be entangled with the affairs of the kingdom of heaven, because then you're going to seek to save that. And that involves you not taking the MOTB, man. All right. And I just want to point that out, man. Don't be, and we are in the war. 2 Timothy 2:4, no man that warreth. We are warring right now. We're in a war. We're in a battle. It's spiritual right now. Now it is physical. There's stuff going on, but the grounds are spiritual. If you catch my drift, man, we're fighting a spiritual battle, and Yahweh Shai gonna come back and end off the all of that, man. He gonna put everything to rest. All right, and the war is gonna be over. The third woe gonna end, man. All right. So it says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. So we shouldn't be entangling ourselves, having affairs with our lives here. We should be hating our lives unto death, man. We don't have life here. We're not really living, and we got better coming, So don't be entangled with the stuff of this world, plain and simple. Store up your riches in heaven, man. All right. And I got another one. Proverbs 20, not 16 and 24, I believe. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 26. In the fear of the Lord, Yahweh is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. So it says in the fear. So inside of this, the fear of the Lord, which is wisdom, which is you departing from evil, which that is I believe, is it Proverbs 6:1? I might be mistaken. Let me see. No, it's not 6:1. Let me find it. Proverbs 16:6. All right. It says, Proverbs 16:6, by mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord, Yahweh, men depart from evil. So the fear of the Lord is going to make you depart from evil. All right. And the more you fear the Lord, the more evil you're going to depart of, man. The more you fear the Lord, the more you depart from evil. All right. And we know that the fear of the Lord is wisdom. All right. So it says, in the fear of the Lord, so inside of this wisdom treasure chest, in the fear of the Lord, Yahweh, in his wisdom, is strong. Strong is powerful. Is strong confidence. Confidence is faith. In the wisdom of Yahweh is powerful faith. So that's where you're going to find that faith that you're looking for to get through that hard time, man. Inside of that wisdom. But you got to get more wisdom, man. You got to get more wisdom. You're not just going to sow sparingly and reap bountifully. What does the scripture say about that? Let's go to that right quick. This is going to be 2 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 6. But this I say, which Slakia, 2 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 6. But this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, and he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. So you're going to get what you deserve. You're going to get exactly what you deserve, man. So do not sow sparingly, sow bountifully. Now we're going to go into this word bountifully. And it means abundance. All right. But we're going to go into it on the Google, see what else it pick up. We go to the definition. Okay, matter of fact, we're just going to go to the Blue Letter Bible. 2 Corinthians 9 and 6. All right. Now we're going to go to this word bountifully. And it says, went to the wrong one. All right, let's go to bountifully. It says upon, on, at, by, before, over, across, over, on. All right. And then it says into, against. All right. But basically that word goes into abundance. I'm trying to get it on here. It's probably on the Google, this word. But on Google it says marked by or producing abundance, a bountiful harvest. All right, given generously. So we have to generously fear the Lord dreadfully as well. All right. Let's go back to this scripture. All right. So knowing that hour of temptation is at the door and we know we want to pass it, you know, you're going to have to forsake this whole life here. So don't be entangled with the affairs of this life that you got here. You know, that's not going to bring any good to you. All right. And that was basically the message in this lesson, man. And, you know, Lord's will, this edified the body of Yahweh Shah, man. Don't care about these things here. That shit gonna get you killed, you know, and you need to gather more faith so that you can get past that hour of temptation. And the way you're gonna gather that faith, that powerful faith, is gonna be in the fear of the Lord. And that's gonna be you departing from evil. So the more you depart from evil, the more you fear the Lord, man. All right. And that's going to bring your faith up even more because that wisdom, right? Grow in that treasure chest. All right. Sirach chapter 1 and verse 21. You know, the fear of the Lord turns away wrath. It turns away wrath. Whereas it's present, men depart from evil. All right. And you go up a verse 20. It tells you that the fear of the Lord is the root of wisdom. That's the root. So imagine a tree and you got a branch is faith and you want that branch to get huge and humongous. Are you going to go water the branch and hope for it to get huge and humongous and that little old plant can't even hold that up by that little stem that's just wavering that could get cut with a lawnmower? You know? No, you go to the roots and you water that tree until it gets very big and strong, man. All right? Only thing that's going to cut that thing down is a lumberjack. You know, not a little lawnmower. But anyway, back to the point. The fear of the Lord, the root of wisdom. Okay, you're going to water those roots to get that whole plant nice and right. So water those roots. That water is going to be you departing from evil. All right, that's what it's going to be. and pray for the Lord to give that increase, man. Depart from evil, pour the water on the roots, on the ground, on the plant, right? And it's gonna take in that nutrients. The Lord's gonna allow it to. You know, He's not gonna upbraid you for asking for more wisdom. Okay? All right. Now, Lord's will, that was edifying, man. Until next time, Kam Yasharallah. Don't take the MOTB. Don't be entangled with the affairs of your life. Get more faith to pass the hour of temptation. Shalom.